Uh, we might be back. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we are back. Sorry about that. Our internet has been giving us issues. Our ISP is not the best. And that just kind of is a fault of the area we live in. But we are back.
Stronger, more musky than ever.
Oh God, why did you use the word musky right there?
Mush.
Stop that.
Mush.
So, yeah, our ISP has been giving us a little bit of trouble, but we should be good to go. Yeah. And thank you for staying with us. It means a lot to us, even though
Ian, what does this sound like?
Yeah.
Rusty, what does that sound like?
Okay, so Zigzagoon raccoon thing.
Yeah.
It says Q, so I'm thinking it's like a. Yeah.
Nathan?
Fun story about raccoons. They are bold creatures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wily too.
I have a memory at summer camp. It was really, really hot, and a lot of us were pulling our cots out of the tents just to get more airflow. And I woke up in the night. My arm was like hanging over the side of the cot, and I felt my dog kind of brush up against my hand to get me to pet it, and I was starting to pet it, and then I realized I'm camping.
Dog.
My dog is not with us here. So I fumble around and try to grab a flashlight. I finally find it, and I'm flashing it around the campsite, and there's like 13 raccoons just like in the campsite with us, just hanging out. And I've heard stories. I've not seen it, but I've heard stories from multiple kids who claim that raccoons will like come into the tent and just like touch them, like grab and paw at their faces really gently.
Well,
I've heard that story from multiple kids.
I have too. My assumption was always that they had candy or something, or didn't wash their face when they ate some candy. Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of people like having a raccoon like sneak into their sleeping bag with them. I just assume that like they're warm, so the raccoon was trying to get somewhere warm.
Yeah, raccoons just kind of.
Let's do the battle tent. Why not?
Oh, cool.
It should be noted that I only count battles that give experience toward the Nuzlocke. So if something dies here, who cares?
Yeah. But you said that you only heard us say Rusty was celebrating his 1 year.
Whalmer.
My girlfriend and I have been dating for a year, and she's great, and she also plays a ton of video games, so she does not think positively or negatively about all this gaming, as you say.
Yeah. And Nathan and I right now are single. Just with the world how it is, it's kind of hard to meet people right now. So, I'm gonna go figure out why my dog is barking at something. It's probably just because of squirrels, because he hates squirrels.
He does hate squirrels.
Yeah.
Tried to Salic berry me? Oh, come on. Natasha. All right. So this is a facility where if you beat something, You can swap it out with the Pokemon that you just beat.
DJ Jared, yes, I'm from Oklahoma too.
Yes, he lives about an hour away from us.
I'm currently in Tulsa. I get really great internet. Which is why I am normally the one doing the streaming.
I have ascertained that my dog was barking at nothing. As he does.
Yeah, he likes that. Come here.
Yeah, actually,
I just got really lucky with how good my internet is.
Oh, who's a good boy?
Oh, Crunchy buddy.
Oh, good boy.
He's our oh, nah. This is Crunchy. He likes people. I've actually heard that Silicon Valley actually does have kind of crappy internet.
Well, it's got older infrastructure because they were one of the first areas to get
so
big tech upgrades.
Yeah, so his name's Crunchy. We didn't name him that. He's a rescue. Yep. So we just kind of rolled with the names. But yeah, he's a rescue and he's a good one.
You confused my whale. I can't escape now.
Don't worry. You're locked in with me.
I imagine if a whale had been spawned from a magical ball in some room and told to battle an enormous screaming bat, it would be pretty confused.
No, that's fair. Thank you. No, Crunchy, he's doing really well. We rescued him. We did not rescue him ourselves.
He rescued us.
Okay. My aunt is a dog groomer, and some of her friends rescued him that didn't. You know.
If you work with dogs, you kind of
have a lot of people say, "Hey, can you take care of this dog and cat?" And so my aunt actually has like
too many,
almost 10 probably, or at her max. I think she did have like 8 animals in her house, and so they're like, "Hey, you guys want to take care of this dog for us?" And we're like, "Sure." And so that was like 3 years ago at this point.
It's getting close. We've got him for a minute.
Maybe even 4 now. Because we had him at the other house for...
Let's go to the museum,
for like 2,
guys.
We've been here too, so yeah. You can't go wrong with either. Say, Golden's... Everybody always thinks of Golden as like the American dog, but Australian Shepherds are also really cool. So he is we're not really sure, but he's definitely
looks just as based on appearance. Yeah. We know he's got some pit in him.
He's got some pit in him, and I think Black Lab is the other thing
Black Lab.
that he's got in him are the most common things. Isn't that right, puppy?
Yep.
Come on, get up, come on. Here he is again.
Yep. He will sniff and lick and try and get into your personal space. He likes to exist in the same area as you.
Yeah, the time Rusty has been over here, Crunchy has been a very big fan of Rusty. They were immediate friends.
Yep. Whether Rusty wants them to or not.
Yeah.
Crunchy really likes my lap.
Crunchy does this thing where he tries to exist in the same space as you.
Alright, we ready to fight Maxie?
Sure. I don't actually
Not too bad, because we're going to fight some
I don't think you fight Maxie here. Bracana.
I'm not going to risk off it just yet. Between streams, I will grind and make Oplin team level. Thunder Punch!
Thunder Punch! Hombre. It kind of depends on how you're playing. Normally, it takes us, and like if we're just going through, it'll take us somewhere between 10 and 20 hours to beat a game. And this one will probably take us a little longer.
Yeah, this is going to take us a while. And part of it, I do a lot of work between streams to like grind people up.
Yeah, to try to minimize how much time we have to spend on here. But yeah, no, it's normally
I'm gonna
like
give this guy a little bit of healthy respect here.
Yeah, normally if it's if it's just us playing a game to play a game, it'll take us 10 or 15.
One of the things that helps with the older games that we're playing on totally legit consoles that aren't hacked on our computers,
of course not,
is that there's a fast forward button on a lot of the emulators.
That we're definitely not using Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I have owned a copy of Emerald.
I'm pretty sure we still own a copy of Emerald.
What?
What are you after, buddy?
Alright, let's go with Nuzlocke here.
Yeah. But yeah.
They're
not... I mean, they can be. It's very much a... You can take as long as you want game.
One thing I've always really liked about Pokemon and why... Oh, this sucks.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
Alright. Well, we may be losing an Opplin here. Yep. Nothing I can do there.
Yep. No, you were trapped. Yeah, the original games, they are a little slow. I have gone back and played Red and Blue, and they can be slow.
It is hard to go from an older or newer generation to an older generation because you're losing a lot of quality of life changes.
Yeah.
I like old generations a lot, but that's because I'm an ancient Eldritch horror from yesteryear of Pokemon.
Yeah. But that does mean that we get a chance to get DJ Jared.
Yes. I really like a lot of those older Pokemon games. And I think I've decided that the next one I stream, because we take turns streaming a Pokemon game in a Wednesday slot. I think after this one, the next one I'm going to do is a Gen 1 game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Taste my Dumpling.
Every time I see how purple Dratini looks, I'm like, oh, shiny?
You'll notice I didn't lose my Bobo.
Nathan, if I could have chosen a Pokemon to lose in that fight, you know who it would have been.
Who would it have been, Ian?
Bobo.
It wouldn't have been Opplin.
It definitely wouldn't have been Opplin.
Yeah.
I really like that line. Scott.
He was
gone too soon.
Well, hopefully I get another opportunity to get another Pokemon.
Fuck you.
It was a funny joke.
No, it wasn't.
It was a funny joke. Alright. Let's move Opplin to the dead box. And get us a new friend.
Yeah, I have been in that spot where I suddenly will get 40 emails and I'm like, why? Why is this how this is?
If this grass will give me an encounter, we'll get a new friend. Roselia. You know what? I wanted another grass type.
Another grass type.
Another one. It's like me with damn water types in my runs.
Yeah, but the water types make sense because they're the most common type.
Okay, we're naming this one DJ Jared.
DJ Jared. Now, hold on. Before you name it, Jared, do you want us to spell it like a normal Jared, or do you want us to spell it like a username? No. Go and start with DJ. Yep. Spell it like DJ.
Okay. You're gonna have to dictate this to me.
No, it's capital J. They're all capital.
Okay. Underscore?
No, we're not doing underscore.
Okay.
Okay. Go capital J. 4